Hey fellow expeditionists, we're in Nevada on the middle of a road trip.
Yep, we decided to get out and stretch our legs. We're going to check out an area called Lovelock Caves. Let's go. On lengthy road trips, we sometimes like to find a local natural area just to break up the monotony of driving. I found the Lovelock Cave while searching for trails not too far from Interstate 80 in Nevada on the AllTrails app. At the time, I had no idea of its historical significance. We had stumbled upon the first major archaeological site excavated in the Great Basin area. It's found nearly 20 miles off of the interstate, along the scenic Lovelock Cave backcountry byway. It is believed that this area was occupied by Native Americans as far back as 2600 BC. But how could a thriving community of Native Americans have survived in this desert atmosphere? Well, simply put, the climate was very different back then. The area below the cave is the Humboldt Sink, which used to be the Humboldt Lake. It offered good fishing and duck hunting, and the surrounding lands offered good harvests. So at the trailhead, they do have some pamphlets that correspond with these numbered spots to give you a little bit of both the ecology and the plant growth here, as well as some of the history. This vast expanse here in front of me is what once was the Humboldt Lake. And it really had a thriving community for the Native Americans here, because the river provided everything they needed as far as fish and waterfowl. Of course, the lake and all that it provided. We have pigeons. All right. I think it's time to get out the flashlights.
Yep.
Wow. Cool stuff.
It is.
All right. Lovelock Cave archaeological site. See what we can see here. The cave was discovered in 1911 by two guano miners. They were excavating guano to be used as fertilizer, but the deeper they went, the more layers of ancient relics they were finding. True archaeologists were called in, and more than 40 storage pits were ultimately excavated, with more than 20,000 artifacts discovered, including fishing gear, sagebrush sandals, moccasins, woven baskets, and even 2,000-year-old duck decoys. See, there's the crack that we almost went into earlier. So it's not like we're really going to have any places to really go. But you can just imagine what this would have been like for the Native Americans to find an opening like this and use it for storage, keeping everything dry, and it'd be here whenever they came back. Yeah. It's not just the cave that's cool, it's the history. So there was a lot of impressions, they said, inside the cave when they first excavated it, in which they found duck decoys amongst many other things. Kind of wild. Now we are off of the deck now, but it is open. There's plenty of footprints here. I just think those rock formations there are wild. I don't know what causes that or what the history is of this rock, but that is weird. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Almost makes me think of some kind of alien egg sacs right there. Ooh, we always find a way to make it into alien, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
I mean, that whole wall is like that. That's wild. You know, all that weird black stuff on the ceiling and walls and the formations. We'll have to look up to see what the name is for that kind of stuff. But it really gives that alien feel. Like maybe we're inside something alive. There's a tumbleweed down here. You a tumbleweed?
Sure looks like it.
That leads in to that crack we came into earlier. Basically a slot canyon back to the top. The cave explorer returns. I always say that I missed my calling. I should have been a geologist because I'm just fascinated by the rocks, the rock layers, the formations that they get weathered into. Yeah, if I had it to go to do over again, I would either do something in the vein of being a geologist or being a park ranger. It's quite a range, but that would cover my interests. All right, that was our little leg stretcher here at Lovelock Caves near Lovelock, Nevada. We just happened to find it on All Trails, honestly, for something that's not too far off the interstate. I think it was about 19 miles total. It's a great little place, obviously out of the way, where nobody else seems to really know about it because we had it all to ourselves here today. Kaden, you got any thoughts on it?
Cool place. We had a brochure to basically read up on the plant species that were present. And also just a neat, interesting cave system.
Yeah, really, and I just love the history to this. And just realizing how much of this empty basin we see now once was a thriving community with a lake and everything. All right, we are on to our next adventure. Till next time, peace out.